Jason and Jabari. Jason and Jabari.
Alrighty, what's up guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we are going to be doing a rank up, but this is actually going to be a Relic rank up. Currently we have the rank 2 7-star Duke Destroyer Relic, which goes quite nicely with my rank 4 Destroyer, and we also have our first rank 4 Black Widow Relic, which goes with my rank 4 Falcon. Now my Black Widow Relic is maxed out at SIG 200 along with my Falcon, and it really makes him slap. My Destroyer Relic is only duped one time, and my Destroyer, I think, let's just go to him so that way I'm not giving you guys random guesses. My Destroyer is at SIG 88, which isn't too bad. I do plan on getting him to SIG 200 as swiftly as I can. He is 24th in prestige currently, and that's kind of what this is all about right now, is prestige. The top 30 prestige has really changed a lot of people's perspective, how they want to approach the game, and it also directly affects currently the EQ. It's always affected AQ, but now it affects you personally with your EQ. So if we go over to the EQ here, I've already completed it. It did take a lot of my revives out of the stash, but the next tier for me is 32,690, and right now I am at 32,529. So I don't actually think this will push me over the threshold, but it is going to help, and that's kind of what we're going to be discussing. Now if you guys want to see here, I really don't have many options when it comes to the class. The class that I'll be doing is the tech class. The options that I have besides the tech class would be the skill class. So I have 2 tier 3 skill, and I have 2 tier 3 tech.
Oh, 1 second, man. Hold on. Before we move on with the video, talk to the people. Get to thinking, man. You see this right here? You see this? Subscribe and like the video. That's all we ask, man. That's all we ask. Subscribe and like the video. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that would like the good vibes that me and Jason bring to the table. If you follow us on Twitch, it don't hurt anybody. I ain't asking for money. Just hit that subscription, man. Join the fam. Join the J&J community. Okay? That's all. That's all I ask. Carry on.
So I'm definitely going to go for tech. 100%. And the real choices that it boils down to for me personally is the Green Goblin, which is SIG 40, or I can do the Sentinel, which is SIG 185. My Sentinel is rank 4, I think SIG 100 and something, low SIG 100 and something, I believe. Let's see. Okay, so he's SIG 111. So taking the Sentinel Relic up, we have to see like before and after, I would imagine. And then we also have our Jack, who is rank 4 SIG 200, and he has the Green Goblin Relic. Now after consideration, I'm gonna go and do the Sentinel Relic, but I am very curious to see what the Green Goblin Relic would add to my Jack. But first, we're definitely going to go for the Sentinel Relic, mainly for prestige. The Sentinel Relic does have decent prestige, I believe, and it's at Sig 185. I'm quite sure at some point we'll get more signature stones to make it Sig 200, and I am going to be taking my Sentinel to Sig 200 as well. Now, I want to check some numbers real quick, and I'm not going to take it up just yet because I want to do a fight and then a comparison real quick live with you guys on. All right, so it says the final hit inflicts 16.46 incinerate vulnerability passive for 14 seconds. That's the relic itself. And then inflicting an incinerate debuff while the opponent is already incinerated grants you more spirit gauge, and then gain 37.45 incinerate debuff potency. Now, the ones that I have it on are basic attacks grant 22.53% chance to pause the incinerate, which is pretty good, because that will help melt them faster. I have the incinerate duration up, which goes an additional 11.27%. And then I have the energy resistance down, which means the incinerate's going to do even more damage, and it decreases the opponent's energy resistance by 600 or 600. Geez, I can't read, guys. I'm illiterate. 268.35. So those are numbers, right? Those are just numbers. So let's see what that looks like briefly, and we're going to go into the Labyrinth of Legends briefly, and we're going to see what that looks like, and then we're going to take it to rank 4. We're going to see if that actually makes a difference or not. That's the whole point of this, and also we're going to see how much that does increase our prestige. So I'm just going to take him in by himself real quick. We're only going to do one fight here, and then we're going to see. Now, I do know ideally you want to throw off the relic prior to throwing off the SP2. I'm going to try and do that, but I will need a little bit. Okay, nope. Trying to hit his block here. I will need a little bit of cooperation. So, oh, okay. Well, that's not the cooperation, but that did give us power, so that's good. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get him. Oh, nice. All right. This actually should go ahead and do it. Yeah, okay. So now we just want to get to our relic. I think we can do that. Okay. And now we want to launch our special 2. We're going to retain some of our power. So now he has the incinerate on him. And we're going to throw that SP1, which almost did it, but it took him down to 14%, which is fine. And now he's done. Okay. All right. So it took about 1 minute and 3 seconds. We did mess up a little bit. Not too bad. All right. Now let's go ahead and take up this relic to rank 4, which I'm pretty excited about. Once again, let's check the numbers. All right, so we're at 32,529. I only care about the overall number, honestly. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and rank this bad boy up. I did use up most of my radiance to get this done, and I used up a lot of battlegrounds tokens, or whatever the currency is, in order to get this done. So I think next week we might be able to do another one, but we'll have to see. It might take longer than that. And honestly, for the skill class, I'm not entirely sure beyond the Black Widow one, which one I would want to invest in. If it's one of the newer ones or if it's one of the older ones, maybe the Black Panther one. I'm not sure. So if you guys have an idea and if you have a reason, let me know. If it's the new StatCast relics or should I go for the older ones, you guys let me know. It's definitely skill, so keep it to that class. And it will have to benefit one of my champions that I keep in my Battlegrounds deck or use in war. So yeah. All right, let's check out the numbers now. Okay. All right, so the final hit now inflicts 19.87 incinerate vulnerability, which that did go up. The spirit gauge still stays the same, and it looks like the incinerate debuff potency gain, it looks like that's still the same at 37.45, I believe. All right, so the basic attacks now go up to 26.82, so that is an increase. The incinerate debuff is now at 13.41%. That also is an increase. And now their energy resistance is decreased by 313 and 37. So all the numbers did actually go up for the choices that I had. So that's good. And now we're going to see if this actually makes a huge difference. Granted, the first time I played, I could have played a little more optimally. I do recognize that, so give or take a little bit of time, but we'll see if it makes a huge difference or not. I suspect it won't, but I do suspect that it will make a slight difference, which is kind of fair. You want at some point the slight differences. You don't want the huge advantages, because then a lot of people will get angry about that. But if it does give you an advantage, then you know, that's good. Okay, let's try to get this off as quickly as we can. All right. I missed that, dang it. Okay, thank you for the extra power, I appreciate that, my guy. All right, okay, so that didn't work. Okay, now this should work 100%. I need you, no? Okay, that is fine. All right, we're gonna launch this. Last time we got him down to 14%, so this time we're gonna see kind of where this takes him down to. Okay, much. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I thought it should, but maybe that was just on me. Because this one did take a little bit longer, but that's fine. All right, let's see how fast that was. It probably wasn't very fast. We did kind of mess up there. Yeah, 1 minute and 8. All right, so that that wasn't the best testing for that one, sadly. I know I could do a little faster. We'll do one more and then I'm gonna just end the video, because I think you guys get the point. But I think I could do a little bit better, and this is against class disadvantage, so how about we land the heavy this time? All right, and they are just not blocking the way I need them to. Okay. Okay, oops, we ran into that, nice. All right. All right, I'm going to try, and this time get her to block. Thank you. Okay. And we'll do that one more time. This should, yeah. Okay, so that did put us where we needed to be. I don't know. I kind of mistimed my dash back on that one. But now we're going to try and get the relic before we gain too much power. Okay, so into that, into the SP2. And that actually, we're actually very close to another one. So we're going to try to race back up. We did pause some of those, and now she should die. Okay, so that should definitely kill her off. That should have been a little faster, I think, right? Maybe? Okay, 1 minute and a second. So not too much faster, but it did make a little bit of a slight difference if you play that play style. So that's going to do it for this video. I am pretty happy with the Sentinel Relic because I really do enjoy Sentinel. But let me know you guys' thoughts, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.